Hey, welcome back to What Are the Odds of Football. Of course, my name is Anika, and of course, I've got two of the Red Devils here, PK and Pretty. Gentlemen, how's it?
We're good, man. We're good.
Really good.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Maybe after this weekend, we can say happy days.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are about to come very sad. Anyways, let us jump into our first icebreaker, which is called Who Am I? And of course, your boy is the one hosting it today.
Okay.
People are about to suffer. I'm like, hey man, it was difficult coming up with these questions. They might be very easy. But let us see. Gentlemen, you can get your notes out and you're ready. All right, question number 1. Name the team whose stadium is called La Ceramica.
Okay.
My biggest and only achievement is the Europa League.
Okay, sure. Wait, it's a Spanish team.
I don't know. Okay, seems like I've gone easy here. Gentlemen, I'm not even thinking about it.
No, we're guessing.
Tell me when I'm done.
Trust me.
But then, give me one last clue.
Okay, here's another question. That's the only other clue.
They said what? You said what?
The stadium's name is
Sure.
called La Ceramica.
Sure.
Their only trophy ever is the Europa League.
It can't be Villarreal. Yellow Submarine.
My notes not showing there.
Okay. It's fine.
Are we ready?
Now we'll guess. It's fine.
All right, next question. I'm going to ask you for 3 names.
Sure.
Whoever gets the most will take the point. If you get same number, then I'll give you a point each.
Sure.
Unless you get 0, of course.
Sounds
In the spirit to an end of an era, that is CR7 and Messi.
Sure.
Name 3 players with the most Ballon d'Ors behind CR7 and Messi. I'm going to give you more clues.
Okay.
They all have 3 Ballon d'Ors.
Sure.
1 won a Euro and 2 league titles.
Okay.
I've got other clues, but later on, if you guys don't get it. 1 won the European Club Trophy 3 times and 9 league titles. The third one won a Euro and 2 titles. Should I give you more clues? All right. The first guy who I said won a Euro and 2 league titles.
Oh,
The Euro he won with France.
France.
So you're looking for a French player.
Shit.
Ballon d'Or.
Okay. Second one.
Second one, where am I? This one, I said he won the European Club Trophy 3 times
Sure.
and 9 league titles. One of those titles was in La Liga.
Sure. Shit.
Come on. Think big guys. Not this era, of course.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, I forgot his name. Boozman. Can I say his kid number?
No.
Shit, dog. Okay. Third one.
Third one, I said he won a Euro and 2 titles. He won the Euro with the Netherlands.
Spelling doesn't count, eh?
Yeah. As long as we can tell what you're trying to say.
Let's see his kid. What's his name? Come on.
Okay.
These are legends that you
Yes.
especially the first 2.
Yes.
People that you know.
Is it?
Yes. It's definitely people that you know.
Then I'm changing my first answer
Okay.
because I went Zidane. So
Does he have a Ballon d'Or?
he does, I think, in 99.
Shit. This club is killing us, though.
Hey,
He was around.
told you guys.
Yo, it's tough. Alright?
Are we all ready?
Wait, I'm trying to think of this guy.
Oh, Madrid.
Oh, I went. Fuck up, man. Asking sorry for the language. Ah, sis.
All right, you can circle back to this one. Eh?
Sure.
Sure. Question number 3.
No, the last one. You have to give us clue for the last one.
The last one won the Euro with the Netherlands. The second one won 9 titles, league titles. One of them was in La Liga.
Okay.
Shit.
We'll circle back to this one. Question number 3. In spirit of the United win this past weekend, give us the EAFC rating for the only Captain Harry Maguire.
Oh, okay. I think it's.
Oh, this is a guess. EFC rating for Harry Maguire.
Even I was shocked.
Okay, it's fine. Anyway, it's a guess. The EFC rating, I don't think there's anyone who's gotten that.
Can we change the rule on this one now? The EAS in the ratings. The closest person must get the point.
Okay,
At least.
I'm comfortable with that. Okay.
Question number 4. Name the teams that are involved in the De Classicair Derby. I'm going to spell it out for you.
Okay.
DE space KLASSIEKER. Name the 2 teams that are involved in the De Classicair. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm mad at it, my bad. Oh, you guys are still guessing.
No, I'm done.
Should I give you a further
Yes, please.
Dutch league?
No, I was wrong. I went Dortmund and Bayern. So definitely I'm wrong. Let me do this.
Is our ball boy checking the answers? Are you shocked?
Done.
All right. Second last question. I am a Portuguese coach. I have completed a treble with one of my teams. I coached Porto and left for Chelsea straight after that season. At Chelsea, I only lasted 8 months.
Fuck!
I threw you guys off, I know. When he came to England, he was dubbed the Special 2.
Special 2.
Not the special one. He was under Mourinho at Inter. He's the one who brought us James Rodriguez
I know his name.
in Europe.
Is the one who?
James Rodriguez is the one who brought him into Europe. One of my titles in the Europe, one of my titles in my treble was the Europe. You guys know this guy and you'll be shocked.
When Mourinho won the Champions League, was his assistant.
Yes.
Wow.
It's tough to do.
It's
tough. Give
Give
us a clue.
So last question.
Oh shit. What did he say? Hey.
Don't look.
Hey.
Don't look.
Wait.
Don't look. Go delete. Go delete. Go delete. Go delete.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You delete. All right. I have the record for the most clean sheets in a row in a Premier League season of 24. I won 2005 Best European Keeper Award, Best UEFA Club Best Goalkeeper. I was named in the UEFA Champions League Best Team. I did all of this in my first season at my club. at that time. In my second season, I missed my own record by 2 clean sheets.
That's a good one.
I think I'm tired.
I'm done.
Should we circle that back to number 2, or are you guys good?
But two good.
If you die, we die.
Okay. All right. Question number 9. We are number 1. Name the team.
Wait, are we sending?
No.
Oh, send.
Yeah,
Hey. Ish.
Name it.
This is my first time. Take it easy on me. Take it easy on me.
Same.
Fuck, you went check. Okay.
Name the team whose stadium is called La Ceramica. My biggest and only achievement is Europa League. Villarreal, the yellow submarine.
And I said,
You know why? You know why I got it? When he said what you call when he said Villa, it can't be Villarreal. And then
I thought you were fooling him.
Yes.
Oh,
I thought you were fooling. In the spirit to an end of an era of CR7 and Messi, name 3 players with the most Ballon d'Ors behind CR7 and Lionel Messi. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
You can read out the answers.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go.
let me read them out.
Okay, I
Okay.
can give you mine.
No. You can read them out. All right.
Johan Cruyff,
Mm-hmm.
Marco van what?
But the first name isn't it? You said that spelling doesn't matter though.
All right. Let me give you the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3 is Platini behind CR7.
Come on.
Okay.
Number 4 is Johan Cruyff, who won the league
Yes.
Come on.
with Barcelona.
The Dutch.
And
Yeah.
number 3 is Marco van Basten. What did you say?
He didn't comment.
No, the last one
But-
didn't comment.
Yes.
So I think, because he said Marco van what?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
You can allow it. You can
It's
allow it.
one, and then you got Johan Cruyff. I got Michel and Johan.
So you guys goes
Go
go
to-
to. So you got 2-1 score now, right? And can I say it if you get the most in this
Oh,
answer?
give you
Okay,
one.
Yeah, yeah. In the spirit of United winning winning this weekend, FIFA rating or EAFC rating for Captain Maguire is 79.
Exactly.
You know how I knew it? Because I was saying, hey, at least this year they took him down. They deserve this 79.
So that's 3-1. Eh? Name the teams that are involved in the Classique Derby, which are Feyenoord versus Ajax.
So I get one, because I said Ajax and PSV.
What did you say?
He said PSV and.
I wanted to write Feyenoord. I said Feyenoord.
Okay, that you guys will decide on that.
Now we can get 1-1. It's
So
also
it's 1-1.
1-1 each. Okay, so 4-2. I'm a Portuguese coach. I have completed a treble with one of my teams. I coached Porto
I didn't.
and left for Chelsea straight after. At Chelsea, I lasted only 8 months. Villas Boys.
Andre Villas Boas.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought on it Quailers.
Ne. I have a record for the most clean sheets in a row in a Premier League season, which is 24. I won 2005 Best European Keeper Award, Best UEFA Club Best Goalkeeper, named in the UEFA Club of the Year. I did all of this in my first season at my then club,
Oh, you said first season.
Peter
Fuck.
Cech.
Now I was thinking Lemon, because he
Oh.
was the Arsenal
Yeah.
keeper then. And
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the Invincibles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So pretty
I
for the
didn't get
time.
that part.
Oh, there you go.
First,
Oh,
first
okay.
club, yeah.
Was I too hard? I wasn't too hard.
I don't those who are trying to think deep.
I wasn't too hard. And Peter Cech, for a fact, is actually now playing hockey as a goalkeeper.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, then
Do you use that?
that's it for today. So Pretty takes the dub for today.
Yes.
All right. PK has been butchering me. Pretty's been butchering me. I came back against Pretty. So all right, we'll see. Thursday I'm coming. I'll go easy on Thursday. So go easy on these teams. I thought you guys were gonna get these teams.
Yeah.
I was worried that I'm going too easy on you guys. All right, then of course we go to our next topic, which is called what is happening around the world.
Yes. There is nothing much actually happening around the world. We can touch on the injuries, but we did the past weeks. Barcelona's. I just want to say shout out to Barca. The academy.
I would do it. Thank you for mentioning that. Thank you for mentioning. I didn't want to boast. I didn't want to boast.
Yes, they're doing the most. I saw also, socials of these teams nowadays. They're in another level.
Yeah.
After he scored, and then after the match, Barca fan page posted it. Don't celebrate too much. Tomorrow you have school. It's homework time.
Nice.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to La Magie. It's coming back.
How old is the boy?
17.
So still, Yamal is the
youngest.
still. Okay.
So that's all. There is nothing much going on around the world of football actually. Besides the racism which Vini always cries about.
They call him again.
He's against Seville. Actually. So Sergio Ramos somehow it's too much. It's too much. So who's that? Sergio Ramos actually. The fight which you said they were fighting, he was not really fighting, he was trying to calm him down actually. Relax, this is what they do. And then no to racism, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Except if you're black, you can be racist.
That's right.
Yes, that's all.
No Back to the Future.
How we're doing.
Okay.
Back to the future.
Back to the Future.
Okay, I'll give you different scenarios actually. The best moments in football. Football, it's the real reason why we love football. It's because your team, if you make a mistake, you get punished for the mistake. You understand?
Sure.
So we're gonna focus on that actually, on Back to the Future. So it's the 2008 Champions League final, Chelsea against Man U actually.
Sure.
Penalties.
Oh yeah.
Yes, penalties. And then John Terry sleeps before he takes a penalty. He misses the penalty. Man U goes and wins the Champions League. Let's say he doesn't sleep. He scores the penalty. Chelsea wins the Champions League.
Ooh, so early. Okay.
So early. Will Fergie have left?
No.
Or he would have stayed and still Chelsea will come back and dominate the league the season after?
The first one, no, he would not have left. Because if you think about it, it was his first final in years.
Yes.
And
he took them to a final.
he took them to a final.
To make it worse, let me just carry more in the future. The next final he goes and face Barca, isn't it?
Yeah, the following year.
Loses. Yes, the following year, which he loses. How do we say about him? Do we still classify him as that figure who lost so many finals in the Champions League? Or are we still saying that he is the great which he is right now?
If I can add to that, to be the best coaches, for the fact that you're going to so many finals, means something. That's why Madrid have lost most games in the Champions League, because they are always there. They are always competing. So I would never take anything away from what Fergie has done. He's still Fergie, man.
Yeah.
He's still Sir Alex.
Yeah.
But in terms of, I don't think they dominate the league. I mean, that if anyone knew how to win a league, it was Ferguson.
Sure.
It was Ferguson. So I don't think they can dominate the league.
Okay, the Champions League.
But
But then,
do you think they come back? Nah.
to touch on
Remember, the following year was then the beginning of Pep's era.
yes, but to touch on yes, which goes back to that question, will Pep have destroyed that Chelsea out
Yes.
at home?
No one knew that system.
Yeah.
No one knew that system.
Look, that Barca team was super good. You watch videos, I'm sure these youngsters watch videos of Messi. Well, we'll say in his prime, but at that stage,
He was
it
still
was our
young.
first time seeing.
Yeah.
Because at that time, you must remember we were used to Ronaldinho, and now this young boy Messi comes in,
Sure.
and we don't know how to deal with this boy
We don't know how to deal with him and the system.
and the system. You have Xavi and your Iniesta, who, because of the system, they won the World Cup.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it took the world some time to counter.
to say this is what we're going to do
counter
against
that.
you. This is what we're going to do.
Not that year. No, not that year. I don't think that year.
Okay.
But I mean, Chelsea are one of the teams that came to the Champions League. They stopped at 2010.
Yeah.
They're the ones who stopped passing. Like, nah, man, we're tired of you passing the ball and all this shit.
Okay. Next one. In a classic history of underdogs.
Okay.
Underdogs victories.
Okay.
Leicester City topped the EPL. They went to become champions.
Okay.
2015-2016 season. So that's when we saw your likes of Mahrez, Maguire, Kante, so forth and so forth. Those players of Leicester, and then they went to other clubs actually.
Yeah.
If Leicester didn't win the championship that year, actually, the league that year, maybe they went to become third or fourth. Are we saying that we would have seen those players go on and win the league next season? Or it was done? Or they were going to go to other clubs?
It was done. It was a fairy tale season.
That was it.
It was a fairy tale season.
Yeah.
A lot of clubs were suffering. Injuries, the likes of Arsenal, United themselves. Clubs were not where we're used to.
And imagine
City.
you finish third. You think you're gonna keep those players?
No, you're not. Next season, yes, you're in the Champions League.
Yeah,
for this season, but your countries will go.
Yeah,
for sure.
Your countries, your mother, especially now that you have not won.
You've not won anything. Yeah. So they would have left, and it was going to be a problem for them. I don't think they would have been able to sustain.
Nah.
If an Invincibles team cannot sustain, EPL is a beast.
I didn't even see any Arsenal comment on that video. These Arsenal fans are hiding.
They're hiding it.
The last one, it's 2010 FIFA World Cup, the best World Cup ever in history for me. It was here.
Diego Forlans World Cup.
So Spain visits Netherlands, the finals. Iniesta one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He misses the chance. Netherlands goes to the penalties. Netherlands wins the league.
Robin
scores that goal.
against
Casillas.
Hey,
The Flying Dutchman in 2014 scores the winner for 2010. That's the winning goal actually for 2010.
Sure.
Where do you see those players of the Netherlands actually? The Spanish players, your Xavi, your Iniesta, David Villa. They went to become something else after that final. They were unstoppable, all of them. And then for the Dutch players, we saw your Robin van Persie leaving Arsenal, Robin, lack of form afterwards. If just switch the scenario.
If they had won.
Yes, Netherlands.
Dutch had won.
Yes.
Woo, that's a tough one because I don't think Spain struggled after because we saw that the system works. Just that the Busquets is not a.
They went to suffer on the 2014, the following year.
Yeah, but from the World Cup
to
they won a Euro.
Yes.
They won a World Cup, and I think they won another Euro. You understand? I don't think they struggle. Maybe they just win another Euro. But I don't think those players struggle. Yeah. Obviously, it's painful. But that was painful because both of those clubs had never won a World Cup at that time.
Yeah.
It was the first time for everyone.
Yeah.
But for the Dutch, I mean, for you to start a culture of winning, you have to win something, especially something big.
Yeah.
For example, if you look at Chelsea now, Chelsea are they're a Champions League team. Do you understand?
Yes.
That culture is there now. But before, even when they were going against that Bayern team in that final, I didn't even watch that final. I was like, nah. You understand? So you need to prove the culture, of which I wish when they win something soon. I don't know about this squad now, but I mean, your Robins and your Ribery's. It's one of those players that you think that's one of the trophies that you were supposed to come back with.
Yeah.
Especially with the final, those are the final stages of their careers. Yeah.
Not really, because I mean, Robin went on to win the Champions League 3 years later.
At what age? You see that? He could have gone either way.
But for me, he was playing.
Yeah,
the best
he was playing.
of his
Yeah,
life.
he was.
You understand?
But he could have easily been, I'm done type of thing. He could have gone and played for Bayer Leverkusen. That's it.
So
I took a risk.
do you think he was gonna? I think who won the Champions League that year? I think it's
2010.
It was
Was
Barca.
It was Barca.
It was Barca.
It was
It was Barca.
Yeah, it was Barca.
When did Inter win it?
Inter won 2011.
11.
No.
Recently.
2009, you're correct.
Yes.
2010 it was Inter. Yes.
Yeah.
So if it's like that, your Iniesta doesn't win anything, doesn't win the World Cup, doesn't win the Champions League.
Ooh.
Are we still classifying them as your goats of the midfield?
Do you know what I call that? Mesut Ozil.
Okay.
So they
But
joined
he has a
another
World Cup.
Who? Yeah, but I mean, do we, when we look at that German squad, do we really think Mesut Ozil? Do you understand? It's one of those. It's one of those when you tell your kids, like now they are like, oh, Dad, tell me about Xavi, tell me about Modric, and they'll be like, son, let me tell you about a Mesut Ozil. Do you understand?
So it would be the Modric thing.
Yeah. No, but Modric, honestly, Modric has stamped he has stamped his foot,
Yeah.
even without
Even got the World
the
Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, he got to that final, and yeah.
Correct.
I feel like it was one of those, like, because even now, every time we talk about midfielders, we mention Modric, we mention Kroos, we mention Xavi, we mention Iniesta. Hardly do we put Ozil in the conversation, and that was a great player. That was a very great player there.
A man with more assists than Iniesta himself.
Do you understand?
He was an assist king.
And so we're gonna say it now. I'm gonna call it an Ozil now. That you were great, but you were not that. You were great, but we've forgotten about you.
So let's say to carry on the World Cup thing, let's say Ghana does a club. Okay? They go on and face Spain. And
Don't
then-
say Ghana. I'll say Asmojian.
Yeah.
We won't forget that.
Yes. And then they go and win what you call the World Cup in Africa. First team to win the
In our country,
Yes.
in our.
Bafana.
No, but do you know how the Canadians there? Can you imagine the aftermath?
Of them winning.
And look at how we're always talking on the internet.
Yeah.
But we were gonna say
We were going to support them.
Yes.
We were, eh?
yes.
But at some point there was going to be a war.
Yeah.
There was a war.
But do you think FIFA was gonna take African football serious? Because when I look at it now, FIFA doesn't invest much in African football. They will go for Turkish football, somewhere invest all the technologies. Even now, though, PSL is rated #1 in Africa. But how come, for heaven's sake, goal line technology? They don't even have a start goal line technology for a start in general.
You know, to say, to comment on that,
Yeah.
sorry to jump in now. It doesn't start with FIFA. It starts with us.
Ciao.
We have to go football. So let's be honest.
What you were saying last time about the South African coach, and I also saw the interview where he said, when I was in Cameroon, I called a meeting. All the coaches, the club coaches,
They came.
But I've called meetings 4 times. But Safa, PSL,
But for example, let me just make a dumb example with Grealish, right?
Yeah.
Season ends. You can see that Grealish, it's his first time drinking beer.
He's
After a long, you can see him that this man is like brah. But yeah, I'm sure right now he's a PSL player. Who can the club be in?
of course.
He's sitting at the club now.
But it goes down to my argument. Let me give you a funny fact, actually. Africa, yeah? The only time they have VAR is from semi-finals. Only.
Which is messed
That's
up.
dumb.
Which is messed up.
Meaning FIFA, they are not there.
That's dumb, man.
It's
No,
not
we
there.
must start investing in.
It starts with us. Honestly,
Yeah.
it starts with us.
And I like what's happening now because the Saudis are investing in African football because apparently they want to host the World Cup. So they are investing in African football so that when they lobby for
When they bid,
we
we also join.
and they have our support.
And they don't have our support. They have our pockets. That's
Yeah.
my problem.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm not against Saudi doing that,
But
but they know what they're doing.
yeah, the most
They
important
know-
thing
they know.
we know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
They know who to go because
But
they know
it's tit for tat.
our politicians, or let me say our president, they will take that money.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
said, I'm not saying that they don't, but
They
when
already
you-
have because now we have a Champions League, a CAF league,
Yes.
which Sundowns is playing in.
Yeah.
Al Ali, all these big
Our
I've
clubs.
champion-
sleeping there.
No,
No, it's not
No, no,
separate from
I need to
Champions League.
how it was actually. His
I
the
think
new
we've
system
got
which
we've got CAF Confederations League,
is
and then there's that other damn one which I don't know.
the Europa, our Europa.
Remind me, I'm gonna talk about this next week.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk
But
about this.
the
next
thing
week.
is,
CAF.
yes,
CAF Champions League, yeah, put it like that.
what do they call it again? It's
Because they introduced a league.
yes, it's a system which UEFA wants to do next year, which is a Super League.
Yeah. So they're doing it here in Africa.
Yes,
I saw the games. I think some of
Yesterday.
won 2-0.
yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, they're investing. The money is there. Just for participating, you get $1 million. Just for participating.
Okay.
You understand? The winner gets 100 million. We'll check
Yeah,
it.
we'll talk about it next week.
But the winner gets about 100 million US. You understand? So it's a lot of money that these Saudis are
Where is
investing.
the man? Julius, come and tell them.
So,
Where
but we'll
is the
see.
man?
But we'll see. But we'll see. I'm just thinking investment is there. Let's get your VARs. Let's get your systems.
It's not gonna come. Guys, I'm sorry.
Then you can.
That's the reason why African football. People think I don't watch African football because of maybe it sucks. But a lot of leagues suck. You understand? A lot of leagues suck, but China, we're not serious about ourselves. That's where my issue is. You understand? And one thing we must learn as coaches in Africa, or let me say PSL, because the rest of the African continent, I don't know what exactly is happening. Football is overseas. If you're a coach, you go and do your thing that side. I'll take Jomoso who was drinking in the tavern and come and coach. Honestly, it pisses me off. It does. But this topic, it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
No, we'll fact check it. Man.
Yeah, we'll fact check this one.
Yeah.
If I say something wrong, please
Correct us. It's okay.
correct us. We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Are we good? Are we good? All right. Thanks, Peter. That was very interesting. You brought a deep thing there. Very, very